Had a little bit of technical difficulties on that one. Had to start it over, man. Oh yeah. You ain't here to look at me. Look at the trail, man. Monogamous player was good. Happy Friday. Oh yeah, it's Friday. Shit. Still, it didn't even register. It's the weekend, man. I work every day, so weekend don't even mean nothing no more. Clyde Blackett, what's up? We out here, man. It's a rainy day, man. Monogamous got these kids straight chilling. That's what's up, man. Clyde Blackett said, I'm good to get in some game today. All right. Yo, the Nuggets is about their business. Shooting the lights out. Lakers ain't got nothing for them. Oh, so I had a sparring session yesterday. It was tough, man. It was tough. I went down 3 times. I went down 3 times. One time I had to take a knee, and other times I just kind of fell. Because the guy I was sparring, he was very skilled, man. Very, very skilled. Like more skilled than the usual people that I spar with, you know? So I was definitely outmatched. But I was holding my own though, you know what I'm saying? I was holding my own for the most part. You know, he had to respect me because if he didn't respect me, he was getting touched up with the jab, you feel me? He was getting touched up with the jab, a couple combinations and shit. I caught some clean punches in there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's definitely more of a skilled boxer. Like he got his conditioning a lot better, you know, his skill. He was going to the body a lot, man. Yo, I felt a liver punch for the first time. Like it didn't take me out, but I felt it. Like he hit me in that spot where Gervonta Davis hit Ryan Garcia the other day. And I felt it, bro. And I mean, we was just sparring, so he wasn't going like all the way to hurt me or nothing, but he caught me in that spot. I was like, oh shit, that shit really hurt. So yeah, man. But it's all good, man. It's you gotta test your skills with different levels of opponents to see where you really at. You know what I'm saying? And I was spitting up blood and shit, busting my nose a little bit, man. And I had on headgear. Imagine that. And he didn't have on no headgear. He didn't have on any headgear. He was chilling. But like I said, you could tell he been boxing for a long time. Steve-O said, what's up, Miles? Last night my grandfather passed away. Instead of being emotional, I'm going to celebrate his life. He was 100 years old. Wow. Hey, man, everybody put a 1 in the chat for Steve-O Baby's grandfather, man. Everybody put a 1 in the chat for Steve-O Baby grandfather, man. Let's celebrate his life. Let's celebrate his life and show respect and condolences to Steve-O Baby by putting a 1 in the chat, guys. Let's do that real quick. Let's do that real quick, man. Cause that's an OG right there. That's a granddad right there. That means he's seen a lot in this world. He passed on a lot of knowledge. So let's put a 1 in the chat for Steve-O Baby's granddad. Condolences, rest in peace, but Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate his life. Let's celebrate the fact that he was here. Let's celebrate the fact that he lived to 100 years old and he was able to be a grandfather to Steve-O Baby, man. So shout out to you, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all for taking the time to put a one in the chat, guys, for real. So, but shout out to you, Steve-O Baby. Thanks for sharing that with us, man. And that's what it's about. Like, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, like look at what it really is and celebrate the life of that person, man. You know what I mean? Because somebody else passing is not about you. And that's one of the other things too. When people pass, we get selfish, right? We get like, and not selfish in a good way, like my t-shirts, but selfish in the way that we want to play victim. You feel me? And it's like they pass, not you. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Steve-O Baby. Appreciate you for sharing that, brother. Condolences to your family, and may y'all be stronger for the. May y'all be stronger for it. You understand? He didn't pass. He transitioned. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. Appreciate you. Dior said condolences, Steve-O Baby. 100 years. We're in the world is blessed. Facts, bro. That's crazy, man. Clive said, Miles, never give up in your boxing. Nah, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. Hopefully, I got another session. I got a one-on-one session with my coach. Maybe not Sunday, but early next week, and I might spar again. I might spar the other kid, the 19-year-old kid. I might spar him next week too. So I'm still in it, bro. I'm still in it. I love how it makes me feel. I mean, even though I be sore and shit, I ain't gonna lie, I be sore, but I like the feeling of the combat and the challenge, and I just like it, bro. I like it. And I like something that to give me a challenge to force myself to become better physically, you know what I'm saying? And not just physically, but mentally, because boxing is a chess match. A lot of people don't know, man, but combat is a chess match, bro. You gotta be thinking steps ahead. You gotta use distractions. You gotta exchange, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes in order for you to get off a combination, you might have to get hit once or twice, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just the nature of the game, because when you're hitting, you're not defending. You feel me? But when you're defending, you're not hitting either. So you gotta be careful. Excuse me. But yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't giving up my boxing, man. That shit is too much fun. I love it. Call Me J says, salute. Clyde Black said, Miles, you'll be a champion soon. Tully, good morning. Fat John said, what's up, Miles? D says, what's good? Steve-O Baby said, Miles, what time is your live stream today? Because I have a lot of questions to ask. We going on at 4:15. 4:15 YouTube. 4:15, brother. 4:15. So yeah, if you want to call in, remember you got to donate $5 to call in. But if you want to call in and talk about some things, that's cool, bro. The rain's gonna come. Things may come and things may go, but our love keep on rising to the top. See, ain't not a lot of people in the park today because of the rain. But when you consistent, it don't matter. That's why they got umbrellas. Clyde Blackett. All right. Yeah, it went out for a second, guys. Clyde Blackett says, question, is it The best to get a boxing bag or punch the wall. Nah, get a heavy bag, bro. Nah, don't punch the wall, man. Get a heavy bag, bro. The good part about a heavy bag is that the motion of the bag will help you. It can help you strategize different ways of attack. So if the bag is moving one way, you could do one thing. If the bag is moving the other way, you could dodge, you could move, different things like that. So get yourself a bag, or maybe if it might be cheaper to get a membership to a boxing gym or a gym that specializes in combat art. You know what I'm saying? Where they have boxing bags in the gym, or punching bags, in the gym. Yeah, but don't punch the wall. Why would you want to? You might mess up your house or your apartment, wherever you live. Ninjas also donate. Y'all still getting gamed up, even if don't call in. Hey, Garcia, facts. Let them know, man. Cloud Black said, Miles singing. Cloud said, I understand. Let them know, man. Y'all can always donate, or y'all can buy a bar of soap. Because remember, if you buy a bar of soap, you still kind of donating, but you get something back in return. And the soap is quality stuff, so holla at the soap, man. Holla at the soap. I'm about to make a new batch. I gotta keep it on the hush, because I'm about to do some new things with the soap situation, man. Hook y'all up. Call Me Jay said, what type of juicer machine would you recommend? I'm trying to add more fruit, vegetables to my well-being. The juicer that I have is called a Kuvig, like Kuvig, I think. But the type of juicer that it is called a slow masticating juicer. So you have centrifugal force juicers as well. But they say that you get more nutrients from what's called a slow masticating juicer. It takes a little bit longer, and you have to do a little bit more. You got to cut up the fruits and vegetables a little bit more, but you get more nutrients for more bang for your buck as far as the nutrients. You feel me? Centrifugal juices is faster, but you get less nutrients. So, and slow masticating juices are a little bit more expensive as well. But that's the reason why, because you get more nutrition. So if you're really trying to incorporate more fruits and vegetables, get yourself what they call a slow masticating juicer. Noni Dior said, at what point did you become Miles in the game, or were you just born with game? Well, there was a part of me that was just born with a certain level of game, meaning that I've always had a certain perspective on life where I could always connect things and things like that. So some part of the game was always in me. The game is in everyone, really. It's just how your identity develops game, and if your game is strong or weak. You feel me? So it is what it is. But I became Miles in the game when I started my Instagram channel, actually, because I was looking for a cool name to put for my Instagram handle. So I just called it Miles in the game. But yeah, as far as my name, a while back I was smashing this joint, and I had lasted mad long on her, and she was like, "Damn, you be lasting. I don't really get niggas that last like that. Your name need to be something like Miles or something." And when she said that, it felt right. Like when she said it, it felt right. I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I just thought of the longest last name I could come up with, and I said Cunningham, Miles Cunningham. And she was like, "That sounds good." And I was like, "Yeah, it do sound good, don't it?" And then that was it. Yeah, Kuvings juicer. Yeah, facts. That's the one I got, and it's been working pretty good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do some juicing today. I was supposed to do some last night, but I was too tired after sparring, bro. Way too tired. Scary Perry, call me Jay, says salute. Scary Perry, salute. Miles in the chat. Yes, sir. Salute, Scary Perry. Yep. But yeah, man. And the two, as far as your manhood, two things that you want to, well, three things that you want to juice as often as you can is celery, beets, and ginger. Celery, beets, and ginger. Celery, beets, and ginger. If you could get those three things in your body as much as you can, you'll be doing pretty good. Because they're good for blood pressure and virility, energy, keeping the body healthy, clean, and all that cool shit. Celery, beets, and ginger, my man. Whew. Stay away from too much sugary fruits. I'll tell you that too. Like, you don't want to be doing like too much apples and shit like that. I mean, if you're gonna do an apple with your juicing, I would suggest like half an apple or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want to be doing too much sweet shit. Pineapple, apples, plums, and all that other shit. Like, you don't want to be doing anything that's too sweet all the time. You want to do stuff that's green, or, well, in the case of beets are red. Good morning, Ducky. Oh, look, guys. Look at the ducks. Let me not mess with them. They think I'll come after the youngins. See, they got the youngins right there next to them. Aw. Yeah, don't be doing nothing. Don't, like, niggas start juicing and they think it's a fucking excuse to be drinking a whole bunch of apple juice and orange juice and sweet shit. Nah. don't fool yourself. You gotta juice things that might not taste that good all the time. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, do mostly beets and celery and ginger, and then you put like half an apple in there, just so it don't taste so bad. You get what I'm saying? But don't be using juicing as an excuse to be eating and consuming a whole bunch of sweet shit. Cause we sweet enough. You feel me? Men are sweet enough. Pause. Kabir, good morning. Ted is my name, says, can a dude that cries about people not liking him and the people not telling him that they don't like him can change to a dude? First of all, Ted, you need to learn how to spell. That's not how you spell dude. That is likable to people. And your question sounds more complicated than it needs to be, bro. What are you really saying? Can a dude that cries about people not liking him change to a dude that is likable to people? You're not. Ted, listen, let me tell you something, man. It's not your job to make people like you. It's your job to be yourself, and then the people that like you will fuck with you. That's the key. It is not your job to make a bunch of people like you or to look for people to like you. Your job is to be yourself. I mean, whatever that means to you, as far as your masculine identity and all that. Good morning. Whatever that means to you, that's what you got to do. Be your fucking self. And as you go through life being yourself, being authentic, being honest, you will find people that will gravitate to you. And you'll also find people that will distance themselves from you. It is what it is. You can't change that. You can't control what people like. And it's not your job to. It's your job to just be yourself. So stop worrying about turning into a guy that's likable and all this other fucking shit. That shit is stupid. Be yourself. Do you like you? That's the question that you need to ask yourself first. Do you like you? That's the first question, the first and most important question. William Kime said one good reason to take cold showers is the price of your propane bill will be lower. That's true. If you got a house that runs, if you got a water heater that runs on propane, definitely. That's true. Aaron B, what's up? Joe Blast. Morning. Joe Blast says, what makes you able to hold strong to your beliefs when so many people try to shame you or try to convince you that your beliefs are wrong? Um, it's something. It's something that took a decent amount of time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it and act like it's the easiest thing to do, to just go through life. And I'm not saying that it's easy to not care what people think, right? But the thing is that you have to believe in your identity, man. You got to believe in, you have to believe in the fact that there's only one you. Therefore, your possibility, your variable, right? Your alternative. Like every person comes with their own thoughts and ideas, their own genetic makeup, their own experiences, and everything is unique about you. So therefore, you are one more piece of confetti in the entire celebration, right? But you have to you have to understand that, like, what makes confetti, for example, what makes when somebody wins a championship and the confetti falls from the sky, what makes the confetti look beautiful? What makes the confetti look beautiful is the fact that there are thousands of small pieces of confetti falling from the sky at the same time. But each piece of confetti may be bigger, smaller, have a different shape, have a different color. It might be the type of confetti that flips real fast so the light glistens off it real fast. It might be the type of confetti that floats down in a circle. The point I'm trying to make is that each piece of confetti does something slightly different from all the rest of the pieces of confetti. But what makes the confetti effective is seeing all the pieces of confetti do their thing at the same time, right? So what I'm saying is you got to consider yourself as one of those pieces of confetti doing your thing in the midst of a bunch of other people, but you doing your different thing compared to all the rest of pieces of confetti. That's what makes the beautiful scene of watching the confetti fall. You see what I'm saying? So think about it this way. If every single piece of confetti did the exact same thing, would it look as pretty? No. So you have to look at yourself as that piece of confetti that's doing something different from all the other pieces of confetti and understand that your difference makes the entire scene beautiful. And how can I do my own thing if I don't believe in my contribution to the overall scene with the confetti? You see what I'm saying? And you doing your own thing, you glistening, you floating a certain way, you moving as the confetti falls. You're one piece of confetti. Those are your beliefs. Those are your experiences. Those are the lessons that you've learned, your perspective, the way that you see things, the way that you talk, the way that you think, your actions, the choices that you make, the way you look, the way you smell, the way you wash your ass, the way you cook, the way you walk, the way you talk to bitches, the way you fuck, the way if you decide to have kids, the way your kids look. That's a brand, that's a separate entity within the scheme of the entire beautiful scene of the confetti. So you have to hold true to your beliefs so you can continue to be the one doing your own thing, so you can add to the beauty of all the different possibilities of confetti. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, Joe Blast. Evo Baby said, thank you, Miles. You're welcome, bro. D's is laughing. Kabir says, if your beliefs have given you success, keep going. If not, modify. People shaming you is a reflection on themselves. That's a big deal too, Kabir. That's a fact. People People talking shit about you, shaming you, trying to make you not believe or trying to deter you from you doing your own thing. That a lot, most times, 9 out of 10, 99.9 out of 10 actually, well 9.9 out of 10, it's those people, they have insecurities on the topic, right? So for example, you know, like Kings and I was on the Kings and Dream podcast last night, or the Kings and Dream live stream last night, and he was asking me about marriage and having some type of ceremony or celebration to be married, and I'm to make it official. And I'm like, I don't believe in that. If I'm with a woman and we getting along, we have a good relationship, it's already official. I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You see what I'm saying? But especially with something like marriage, is a lot of people out there, they have a certain insecurity where they need validation. They need to prove something to other people. They need to prove their love to other people. So they want to have a big wedding or a big party or some type of thing, you know, and it's really all for validation. Good morning. It's really all for their validation. So when they see you conducting your relationship or conducting your lifelong your marriage or your partnership or whatever the fuck you got going on, when they see you conducting your life a certain way, they look at themselves like, well, how come he's not having a wedding? And how come he's not doing this? Because the way I grew up, they told me that you need to do that for it to make sense. And you know what it is? A person who knows who they are, what they choose to do with their life makes sense to them. And that's all that matters. But see, a lot of people who don't know who they really are, they need for their life to make sense to other people, for their life to make sense to them. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference, man. So a lot of times when people try to shame you and get on you and question you and all this shit, it's because they dealing with their own issues and problems of how they see things. And they're trying to figure out who they are based on the judgments and the ideals of other people. So you gotta be careful with that shit. Whoo. Joe Blast with the fist, all right? Scary Perry said, what people think of you has everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. Facts. That's a fact. Oh, my Grace said, what's good, Miles? How we doing, broski? Doing good, man. Doing good, man. Doing good. It's a rainy day, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little bit sore from my sparring. I had 2 sparring sessions this week that were very intense, but you know, I'm sore, but I'm feeling good though. I'm feeling good. I'm still able to walk. You know, it was, yo, I was trying to get up out of bed this morning because I got a little pull in my groin on the right side. So I was trying to get up out of bed this morning. That shit was crazy. I had to use my elbow to prop up my torso and then turn to swing my legs off the bed. Yo, one thing though, I gotta remember that I'm a 42-year-old man. That's definitely one thing I gotta fucking remember. Yeah, getting in the ring fighting with these niggas like I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not later on in life. But I'm feeling good though, man. Appreciate you. Oaktown's Finest said, I like how you basically said in the live stream last night that it was a night and day difference with 2 dates, and you had when it came to flirting. Yeah, facts, bro. Guys, like I said, it might take you some time to get to a certain level, but don't be afraid to say what the fuck you want in front of these women, man, because a lot of them is just trying to qualify you, waste your time, and use up your time, energy, and attention, bro. They don't like you like that, because if they liked you, whatever you wanted to know, they would be happy to tell you. Whatever you want to talk about, they'll be happy to talk about. Especially if you want to talk about sex. Because if a woman is sexually attracted to you and you start talking about sex, that's a good thing. So if you start talking about sex and a woman start getting angry or start getting all uncomfortable or bent out of shape, that's just a clear indicator that she's not sexually attracted to you, and you don't need to waste your time. Bottom line. Fred Blah says, I'm having a day of lots of this GS Comey G at me. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Fred Blogs, but shout out to you. Omar Gray said, let's hope the Celtics can do it tonight. Yo, nah, man, I'm going with Jimmy, man. I'm sorry, man. I love the Celtics. I mean, look, if the Celtics win, I'm not mad, but man, I'm pulling for Jimmy, man. I'm pulling for Jimmy buckets. Come on, man. I'm pulling for Jimmy, bro. I'm pulling for Jimmy. Jimmy been in the league long enough. Tatum and Brown and them niggas, they got some time, bro. They got time, man. But Jimmy need his chip right fucking now, bro. Jimmy need his chip right now. You feel me? So it is what it is. And fuck the Celtics for firing Ime Udoka. So whatever. But that's a whole nother conversation, right? Rob Garcia says, sounded more like Grandpa Miles. Yo, facts. Facts, bro. Facts. These boys is touching me up, pause, in the ring, man. I be touching them up too, pause. But that dude, my sparring partner yesterday, he was definitely a better fighter. Definitely. Like, you know when somebody know they better than you? You know what I'm saying? Like they respect you because, you know, you can still catch a couple hits in on them, but they know they better than you though. Like they're just waiting for you to fuck up so they could beat your ass. That's what the sparring felt like yesterday. It was crazy. Fred Bro said, any advice for when problems are coming at you from left and right all day when you feel like your head is going to explode? Well, something that we have to remember about life is that good morning. Even though we think we're multitasking, the truth is we could really only do one thing at a time. You understand? Like, so you might think you're multitasking, like, you know, if you set your computer to do something, to process a file or whatever, or you set your oven to cook the food. Yeah, you're multitasking, but that's only because there's a machine that is carrying on the process for you while you go do something else. But what I'm saying is, when it boils down to it, you can really only do one thing at a time. So there are times where you just gonna have to have faith, slow things down, and take care of each problem one at a time. You understand? You're gonna have to just look at and the thing that you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to look at certain things are time sensitive, right? So you're gonna have to do your best, slow, like take a break, stop. Maybe you might need to write some shit down even. You might need to say, well, what needs to be taken care of immediately, right? And what needs to be taken care of an hour from now? What needs to be taken care of a couple of hours from now? What needs to be taken care of by the end of the day? And what can I put on the list that we could take care of tomorrow or next week? You see what I'm saying? And so, and then of course you have to look, you know, this is why it takes consistency and character. This is why it takes strength. This is why it takes believing in yourself. Because even if you miss a deadline or if you fail at something, you still got to have faith that you still got to have faith in your character and in the value that you bring to the situation, that you can rectify the situation or you can fix the problem if another problem arises. That's where faith comes in. Because it's one thing to be overwhelmed, but it's another thing to feel like you're powerless. You see what I'm saying? Don't ever feel like you're powerless. You know, if you're overwhelmed, like I said, try to slow things down, try to make a list, prioritize, take care of the things that need to be taken care of immediately, and move on from there. Try to be organized. And that's the beautiful part about being organized in general. See, when you're organized and stuff start coming, Like, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna rewind a little bit, guys. If you find yourself in a situation where that's how things happen to you all the time, where problems are coming in left and right, and it seems overwhelming, and this is how your life is, like let's just say most of the time, especially at work or with your business. Guess what? You are not as organized as you could be. That's the truth. Because if you were organized, even if problems were coming in, you would still be able to know how to, again, organize, put things in their place, time management, time manage different things. If you were organized, you would have people that you could delegate work to. You could have a partner, you have employees, you have people that you work with, friends, family, your girl, whatever, to help you with certain things. But that takes organization, bro. You see what I'm saying? So if you always have that happening where problems are coming at you left and right and it's overwhelming, then that means you're not as organized as you should be. Because if you're whatever field you're in and whatever you're doing in life, you should already see certain things before they happen. You understand? And you should be organized enough where you see it 5 minutes out. You see it at 10 minutes out. You see it a day before. You see it a day in advance. And you already know it's coming. So you know exactly how to tackle it and where to put it. You receive it and you put it somewhere. You receive it and you put it somewhere. But that has to do with being organized. So if you find that your life is chaotic like that, then that means you're not organized enough, bro. You need to set some type of foundation, set some type of base. Excuse me. Set some type of situation in your life where things like the prioritization is more organized and more streamlined. You understand? Because remember, all this stuff we talk about is not about crying after the shit has hit the fan. Game is not about cleaning up the shit after it done hit the fan and splattered all over the fucking wall. Game is about keeping the shit away from the fan at all fucking times through organization, consistency, and confidence, faith, and that the information that we use. You get what I'm saying? So if your life is that chaotic, then look at the things that you have put in place, and you need to be way more organized than that. Whew. I hope that helps. Lord Jefferson, facts. Scary Perry said, playoff Jimmy is like that. Facts. From this point on, I'm going with Jimmy. I mean, it would be cool to see LeBron win chip number 5, but nope. I need Jimmy to win 1. Jimmy Butler is the closest thing we have to Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan in this league. And for that reason, I think he deserves a chip, because that dude, he put everybody on his fucking back, including Haslam. Remember him and Haslam was about to fight because there was a disagreement with supposed to wait, man. I'm supposed to cross over to Instagram. Is that rain or is? Because when the wind blows the trees, it should sound like it's starting to rain, but it's not. All right, let me see. Omar said, bro, 76 is really fired. Doc Rivers, goddamn. Yeah, that's how it go in the NBA. They don't care. Joe Blatt said, I asked a question because I noticed how the guy was trying to challenge you on marriage last night and you didn't budge. Word. Linwood, hey, what's up, 50? What's up? Linwood, what's going on with you? Fred Blogs. Oh, I still got to get with you, Linwood, to get you that information for the planner. Fred Brown said, on the positive, I had a good workout 7 a.m. this morning. I'm grateful for that. Put me in a good state of mind to deal with the situation. Yeah. All right, Fred. Good luck with whatever you got going on, brother. Aaron B, what's up? Rob Garcia said, facts, delivery drivers don't multitask. Safe driving, proper delivery, and good customer service takes solid mental situation focus. that can only be done one at a time. Facts. Linwood said, my business received a subpoena and we have given them the documentation they requested within 24 hours. We have a war chest prepared for BS like this. We have been through this before. You see what I'm saying? That's being organized. That's being prepared. That's what's up. Omar Gray said, about to do homework. Have a great day, Miles. You too, Omar Gray. Appreciate you, man. Listen, guys, it's Friday. We got the 4:15 show this afternoon, so make sure y'all tune in on YouTube Live. We got the show this afternoon, 4:15 Eastern time, all right? And then tomorrow's Saturday, so we got the Manhood is a Skill Set show. And then on Sunday, we have the Real Game No Theory. And I think Lucario is going live like 4:30, 5 o'clock on Saturday as well, all right? So, yeah, man, we got some shows coming up for y'all, so make sure y'all check it out. In the meantime, hit the link in the description in this video to get your tickets to Vegas, to buy Masculine Identity soap, to schedule a consultation, or to join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership, all right? So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. This been another great week, man. It's been another great week. I'm grateful. I hope y'all grateful. I hope y'all feeling good. Shout out to Steve-O Baby and his granddad. You know what I'm saying? But you know, let's celebrate the fact that he was here. You know, and all of y'all do the same, man. Make the most of this life, man. Because once the day you're born, you're given a death sentence. You understand? So just make the most. Just make between the start of life and death, you just got to make the most out of everything in between. And that takes positivity, that takes faith, that takes courage, that takes confidence, consistency, and that takes knowing and loving who you are, all right? So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Appreciate y'all for hanging with me. Have a good weekend. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. God willing, we'll be out here Monday morning. Peace.